Hi everybody, and welcome to my attempt this week at BBO's weekly free instant tournament. Um, and go to instant tournaments, weekly free, yes. And as I always say, it's 8 boards, match points, best hand. So nobody can have more high card points than you, but they can have the same number and better distribution. Also, by the way, I noticed this is number 208 in this of my over the shoulder, which means 208 is 4 times 52. So this is the 4th anniversary of this series starting, and I'm just shy of 500 subscribers. So if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. Let's see if I can get over that 500 mark on our 4th anniversary. Right, on to the first hand. No difficulty in seeing that we have the best hand at the table. You've got 19 high card points. Lots of 10s and 9s. Our hearts may well run. I'm sure the robot expects us to open one heart with this, but this is a 2 no trump opening bid. 3 hearts, transfer to spades, which looks like exactly 5 spades with 6. They'd probably bid 4 hearts using Texas. So we bid 3 spades. Well, they got a very weak hand with spades, 5 spades. And we clearly have been better off in hearts. So we'll have some catching up to do. At least this lead means that we shouldn't have a heart loser. The only way to get to dummy conveniently is via diamonds. So I'm going to see if they'll go up with their high diamond and then see what they're going to play. Another heart, so it looks like a doubleton heart. Yeah. So our hearts will all be good, but the heart is the only entry back to this hand now. They played the queen of diamonds on the diamond, so they could have the king still. East is a passed hand. West isn't. I bid 2 no trumps in front of them. 19, and so we got 22 high card points. There's plenty of room for West to have more points. So draw around the trumps. Finish the ace of diamonds. And then let's see if anything interesting appears from West. The king does. They might have 5, in which case East will be over roughing us, but the 9's a high diamond now. We need to exit. We need to draw some trumps so we can try and make our 9 of diamonds and our hearts. So let's see if we get rid of one of their big trumps. Like they're going to cash their ace and king, maybe jack of clubs, so perhaps I should have thrown a heart. Though they could still have taken the club finesse. Well, East is probably going to rough. Hopefully it will be with a high trump. No, I didn't. Right. I threw the 1 heart away. So I've now got 6 tricks. 10 of spades. Well, throw over off and hope that the king was there. No, so 0%, unsurprisingly. You put open one heart, it gets passed out, and you can just make some points. So that didn't work out well. Now we have this big hand. An 8-card diamond suit, ace of spades outside. Now, obviously, in ACOL, you might think about opening a gambling 3 no trumps here. We do have 9 tricks off the top. The opponents may have a lot of tricks off the top in other suits. 1 diamond's unlikely to get passed out. I don't see an advantage in opening some number of diamonds, some larger number of diamonds. Really, I mean, I know they're more likely to be bidding clubs and we'll outbid them. But the robot doesn't play a gambling 3 no trumps. It plays 3 no trumps as this 25 to 27 point hand. So we've got to open a diamond here. A heart, 3 clubs. So this is a weak jump overcall. So a partner can have a club stop to go with their hearts. If we bid 3 diamonds, it's not forcing, I don't believe. 3 diamonds. Oh, open a rebid 17, just show 6 plus diamonds, 3 minus hearts, 17 to 20 total points. So that's quite good. So we might get a no trump bid from partner if they have a club stop, but hopefully they won't pass. We'll give it a go. 4 clubs, right. Oh, well, 5 diamonds then. We don't seem to, seems unlikely partner has a club stop. Partner doesn't have very much. Sadly, the 7 on the lead of the 10 of diamonds, the 7 of diamonds is not an entry. And they've broken badly, but we're not worried. We have 8. There's 1 in dummy, that's 9. So we do have, they only have 4. They've broken 4-0. There is no reason not to draw the trumps. We will still have plenty to do the roughing with. This hand's right. So East is a passed hand, a weak jump overcall in clubs. West couldn't overcall over 1 diamond. That could just mean they have a balanced hand. But they are a favourite to have the ace of hearts rather than the weak jump overcall. So I'm going to leave the heart. And there is the ace and the queen. Perhaps I should have kept the hearts to try and set them up. But I've decided to go for the spades and play for East to have 1 of the spade honours. Should I finesse the 9 now? No. Yes. Jack of spades. They're not going to cover. If they've covered from a doubleton, well, I'm probably going 1 off here. It's the Queen of Spades is dropping. King rather. 67% for one off, and I could have made it by finessing the 9 of hearts, or if I'd really played from the start to set up hearts, I had some chances. But a couple did make 5 diamonds, but a lot have gone more off or gone off in hearts. Right. Anyway, climbing up onto board 3. 15 points for the Singleton King. I'm not going to think about opening this one no trump because it makes it difficult. If North has 8 points and a 4-card major, we'll never find our 4-4 fit if I open one no trump. So I'm going to open one club, 1 heart. Am I worth 3 hearts? King of diamonds is not worth that much, except that the opponents have not come in. So partner has some, I think 2 hearts for the moment at match points. 2 spades, right. Game try suit. 4 plus hearts, 3 times spades. Well, that's good because our spades are good. Our diamond is not. They're looking for a game try. 11 plus total points. We're going to 4 hearts. We could have tried 3 spades, I suppose. Well, there we go. There's the 10 of spades led. Doesn't look like they've led from the queen, really. But is it a singleton? They've got the ace of diamonds. If the 10 of spades isn't a singleton, then we might as well let it run. And then we've probably got the rest of the tricks. Because we play ace of spades, draw trumps, king of diamonds, ruff a diamond, and run the hearts. And if the king, queen of clubs are in the same hand as the queen of spades, we may make an extra trick. Yeah, that's what we're going. I think that's what we're going to play for. The 10 of spades is unlikely to be away from the queen. So I'm going up with the ace. And it drops the queen. The queen's singleton. Right. So now if we look at dummy, the north hand, which is actually not dummy, is actually declarer. The south hand is dummy. We've got the king of spades, king and jack of spades are good. The ace and king of diamonds is good, and I can ruff a diamond in this hand. And I've got the ace of clubs, so I should have the rest of the tricks if hearts are not 4-0. So let's play a round of hearts and have a look. Because, see, in fact, 4-0, we got 6-4, haven't we? So they can't be more than 4-0. They can only got 3. So we can claim now we've got tricks. And we get 50% for that because somebody bid 7 hearts, somebody bid 6 hearts, somebody bid 6 no trumps. Most people are doing that. We're doing all right. So we've still got a lot catching up to do. This board will bring us up to halfway through. We do have 19 high card points. Double of 4 diamonds is a takeout double. We don't want to hear 4 spades. It's 4N. Doesn't have a meaning. It really ought to be 2 places to play. So, well, bidding has its risks, but so does passing. This says I got 6 hearts and 16 to 19 points. Well, I've got to take a risk, I think, and bid 4 hearts. And let's see what, and only got 2 hearts, but they are 2 good ones. And they lead a spade. So do I need to? I'm going to take the ace, not for deceptive reasons, but really because I could choose to overtake the queen if I needed to. So I'm obviously going to draw trumps. So I've just got the one loser side. Let's see how they're breaking. We've got 7, so they've got 6. So they're 3-3 or 4-2. They're no worse than 4-2. So we have to get to our hand. Was that spade lead a singleton? Or do they have, or if I lead a club, I'm opening myself up to a club ruff. They're quite, the robots quite often lead doubletons. I'm going to hope that I can get to hand with the queen of spades. And I can. So now I can draw trumps in 2 rounds. No more trumps out, so I can just play clubs. They can take their ace of clubs whenever they want. Now, and then I've got the rest of the tricks. Yep, 75%. Loads of people have done the same. Nobody's done better. 4 spades by North. People who doubled ended up there. I'd have been a bit worried to start with. So we're moving up closer to 50%, and we got 4 boards to try and get up to the top. 9, 21 high card points. Well, partner's got Stayman available over 2 no trumps. Didn't work well last time. Partner doesn't have a 4 card major. So hopefully we're in the right place now. And the singleton spade. So we've got 2 spade tricks, 2 diamond tricks, a club trick. That's 5. We've got 5 diamonds in dummy, which hopefully means that they haven't got too many to cash. The queen is in the east hand because West has led the jack. Let's try and discourage them by winning. We'd like to create an entry to dummy in the jack of hearts. So I'm going to play king of hearts now. And the 10 falls, so they're all good. And now they play a spade, not another diamond, which is quite good. The queen's here, so the jack is here. They would have played, if East had the jack and queen, they would have played the jack. So we know West has the jack. So since they haven't knocked out the diamonds, we have an entry here. We're going to play to set up some club tricks. Well, we expect this one to lose. Here comes the spade. We know the jack is here. I'm going to play low and see if they carry on with spades. Your diamond from dummy. And they do carry on with spades, which is good. I can throw some more diamonds from dummy. The hearts give me communication between the 2 hands, and I can lead the 10. So I've got 3 tricks. The hearts are all good. The ace of diamonds is good. They follow to spades. Dummy only had 1, I had 5, 6. So if they were both to follow to the 10 of spades, the 7 would be good, and I wouldn't need to do anything else. Well, if anybody has long spades, it's West. And what I'm planning to do is to lead the 10 of clubs and run it. So I might lose to East, but then I'm fine. I've got the rest of the tricks because the clubs are good. But if they both follow to spades, if the 7 of spades is good, then I don't need the club finesse. And the lead the 10 of clubs, the Jack goes on, the 9 of clubs will be good. Yep, so I'm going to lead the 10 of spades. Oh dear. It's East that has the long spade. I could go down here. Did I? No, I got 3 heart. It's the over trick that matters. So I've got some chances if East has the Jack of clubs. I can play the 8 of hearts, the Jack, and East throws a club and another club. Nine of hearts, I'll throw a diamond. East throws a diamond. I'll cash the ace of diamonds. Right. So East has 1 club left. And have they bared the Jack of clubs? They might have done because they wouldn't. No, I've got the 7 of spades. Well, I'm taking my 9th trick here. No, the 7 of spades was good. I missed the 8 of spades, but I got 92%. Where did I miss the 8 of spades? Sorry, I should be clearly have been looking better. Let's just have a quick look and see where I missed it. You just have to keep watching and counting all the time in this game. So, Jack of diamonds led. I won with the king rather than the ace because East would probably have gone up with the ace if they had it. So I want West to be persuaded not to continue diamonds because I'm worried about them setting up a diamond trick. The king of hearts, they go up with the ace straight away. I think that's a mistake on their part. And it drops, the 10 drops. So now we know that queen, jack, 9, 8 are all good. Now they lead the 4 of spades. And the queen goes up, so we know West has the jack. Yep. And the 8 beat the 6, didn't it? When I do this, run that to there, and the 3 of spades comes back, and the 6, and now the 8 appears. And now that's what I should have spotted. Right. And then I make an over trick, which is presumably worth a few more match points. 630 would have been, yeah, well, about 96 because we'd have drawn with the one that made it. We got a good score, even though we didn't play it as well as we could. 13 high card points. Well, we're going to open 1 spade here. 1 no trump by North, which is a forcing 1 no trump. They could have up to 12 points and 3 spades. Do we want to bid on? We've got good shape here. I think I want to bid 2 diamonds because we might belong in diamonds. We might even belong in hearts if they got a weak hand with 6 hearts. So we'll bid 2 diamonds, 3 spades. So they do. They have 10 to 12 high card points and 3 spades. And unless they've got wasted values in clubs, we're well placed. So I'm going to go to 4 spades here. Wouldn't be any question if we were playing imps, but clearly we don't really know where their values are. They do have some wasted values, but the ace is never wasted, and they could we could ruff some diamonds. So we're certainly playing the ace of clubs, and the king led, the queen is with West. We can't lead it again. So we seem to have a couple of choices here. We could play to ruff diamonds in dummy, or we could play to set up hearts to discard diamonds. But we're in our hand. I don't think they could draw 2 rounds of trumps. But if I lead, no, I'm in dummy. Right, okay. I don't want to ruff a club. I want them to play clubs. So I'm going to play a diamond to the ace and take a heart finesse. And if it loses, they could draw 2 rounds of trumps, but the hearts will probably be good. They could draw 2 rounds of trumps by playing ace and another. So I could only ruff 1 diamond, but then the hearts will probably be good. I'm going to lead the 4 of hearts and finesse the jack. And that won. So, and the 8s appeared, but probably at the top of a doubleton. It could be 8, 10. In which case leading the queen would pin the 10 and all the hearts would be good. But it's more likely this is 8 low and the West will have I lead the queen of hearts at some point, West will put the king on and their 10 of hearts will be a winner. So I do, or 8 could of course be a singleton. So I could just play now for a cross ruff. So I think I will think about that. I'll ruff that and lead the queen of hearts and see if that pins the 10. It does. So my hearts are all good now. So now I'm going to try and draw trumps. Yeah. There's the ace. And they're drawing trumps. Right. So now I'm in a very good position because we had 8 spades, so they had 5, and we've seen 4 of them. So what I can do, I know the hearts are good from the top, so I can ruff the 5 of diamonds with the 7. As long as it doesn't get over ruffed. Now I can lead a club. I'm ruffing this high, but they've only got 1 more trump, so I can draw that, throwing the club away, and then lead the 6 of hearts to the 9. And the 2 hearts are good. So I make 12 tricks, which should be a reasonable score. It's 100%, in fact. And so if the 10 of hearts hadn't have dropped, just the ace had won, and this hand had a winning heart, I would have played to cross ruff diamonds and clubs and come to 11 tricks, which should still have been a reasonable score, I expect. 85%. But, so 100%, it's got us up into equal second place. 64% with 2 boards to go, so still in with a chance. And we have 16 high card points with a balanced hand. So this is 1 no trump from the robot. 2 clubs. I do have spades, and the robot gives me 4 spades, which I'm very pleased about. Got aces and kings as well. Just clubs that we're really worried about. And the ace of diamonds lead is a nice one. Means we've got 1 diamond loser. Looks like we have a club, like 9. No, the queen might appear. No. All right. So we could have a loser in each suit. We do have a loser in most of the suits other than trumps. So let's play the ace of spades and see if anything interesting happens. The 9 appears from there. So we may be looking for an end play here. So before I'm going to find out about the clubs. So the king of clubs is in the west hand. I'm going to get rid of this diamond, I think. I don't think I want to play for squeeze. So the hand that has the queen of diamonds to be squeezed, I want to produce an end play. There's the queen of diamonds. And they didn't over rough. Oh, that's a big clue, isn't it? The spade finesse is not working. Or they could have 3 to the queen, I suppose, and didn't over rough. The spade finesse is working, and that this hand looks to have just 1 spade. So I think what I'm going to do is try and cross to the ace of clubs. Hope this stands up. I'm going to take the spade finesse. Well, they were 2-2 all the time. I'm going to exit with the club. Now they're going to lead a heart. So that wins. I'm going to lose a heart trick, but 50% for that. So I could have made an over trick with an end play. Let me show you what I could have done if I just played trumps, right? So we get to this position. If I just take the simple play now of playing king of spades, 5 of spades, 4 of spades, queen of spades, and now I take the club finesse. So I'll get, no, it doesn't, it can't get any further, in fact, because I throw them in. Yeah, no, the same thing happens. I've still got to lose 2 tricks. I can't lose a trick to West in a way that forces them to give me another trick. Our spots aren't quite good enough. 10 of hearts there. If East throws a heart, then we might come to something. So there wasn't any more to be done. Nobody made more than 10 tricks, and nobody made fewer than 10 tricks, which is why we're still in equal second place with 1 board to go. East opened a heart, and we've got horrible hands. We've got 11 high card points. So East has 11 high card points with 5 hearts. Because East wouldn't open, they don't, robot very rarely opens with 10 high card points. So we think they've got 11. Are we, and they got 5. Are we going to bid our clubs? And if we are we going to bid 2 clubs or 3 clubs? A lot of spades missing, and partners are past hand, so's West, but we know they must be because, well, one of them could have had 11, but one of them still can have 11 in the past. But we know that there is 18 points between them. Worried if we bid 2 clubs, partner's going to bid 2 spades. We bid 3 clubs, we may be too high if partner doesn't have clubs. West is not likely to pass. They're likely to have spades. Not at least 6 points, so they're likely to bid. And if they don't, then partner should have enough to do something. So I'm going to pass. 1 spade, 2 diamonds. Right. They haven't got a fit yet. And even this hand bids 2 hearts, they haven't. 3 clubs has its risks, but I do have a 6-card suit. Yeah. I think I got to risk 3 clubs here. And that was wrong by the looks of it. They haven't got a fit, and we don't. Nope. Here we go. I should have let them. Yes, so there goes the ace of hearts. So probably roughing this heart. No, that's good. I think I got to play clubs. Jack's a good sign. The clubs are not that great, but they obviously, the diamonds are coming in. I'm sure. And we're going to rough this heart. With the king of clubs, 9 of diamonds. And here comes the 10 of hearts. Well, they roughed with the king last time. And they could, the north hand is the dummy. They could see that it was rough. So if we're going to rough this time, it will have to be with the ace. Tis. Is this hand going to rough a diamond now? Spade. We can let that come round to our hand. So we started with 7 clubs and we played around. So we saw 2 of them there and we've seen another 2 of them here. Doesn't look as though this is going to be wonderful. There isn't anything we can do about that, and we can claim the rest. So 3 clubs was a disaster. Drops us down to 6th place. Yeah. Unsurprisingly, would be interesting just to see what passing does. The opponents haven't found a fit yet. Other tails, yeah. So letting the opponents play was the right thing. We were right to pass to start with. Or did these people got too high? Did they come in? They came in with 2 clubs to start with and then shut out. Yep. So perhaps that was the better. It was safer to come in early with the 2 club bid. I was what I'll say. Partner's going to bid spade. Well, fortunately, will West bid spades? And we're now 2 clubs. They do bid 2 spades still, and now we're fine. We can so it worked out well there, but it might not have if you swap the north and west hands around. 3 clubs works out well, but yeah, it looks 2 clubs. You're worried about partner bidding spades, whereas you're not once west has bid, but they haven't found a fit, and so probably just got to let them play. If you pass 2 diamonds, west will bid 2 hearts, which doesn't promise a fit, and maybe get 2 hearts, 1 off. So yeah, that was when they haven't found a fit, it's dangerous to come in, even though you've got a long suit. And you did have and I did have defensive values. So that was, I think that was a mistake to bid 3 clubs. Whether 2 clubs is right, well, you get lucky. So just to remind you, this is number 208. Please do subscribe if you haven't yet done so. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.